My son. Think I ain't spoke to my son. Think I ain't told my son, his mama, and his grandmama, his ass going to prison. If you goddamn keep it up, his ass going to prison.
You want to talk about some other like this being serious? This being serious? No, I'm being real. You lying. You lying. You up here flagging. You're cat. Don't be in this bitch. Wait till I come back in the market late night, and then it's just you, and I slap you up. Yeah. You trying to act all tough? All like this in front of all your people. Tell your mama I said Happy Mother's Day, and then Karen in my face and shit. Like what?
Stand by right here for me. 32, I'm 10 extend, 1 detain. Spread your legs slightly. I just need to pat you down.
T.I.'s worst nightmare looks like it's finally here. After years of warning his son, King Harris, to chill out before he wrecked his own future, the talk now is deadly serious.
Yes, sir.
There's one in the way.
Does your buddy have one as well? All right, just hang tight right here for me. Let me clear this. I don't want any accidental fires.
There's no safety. You gotta take.
There's no safety.
You take
Okay.
out.
Well, I'm not gonna mess around with that too much. Let me just set this down right here. You'd step out for me. Yes, sir. Place your hands behind your back for me. All right, right now you're just being detained. You're not under arrest.
You sure?
We're gonna be at the church. All right, I appreciate you being cool, man. We're just gonna take a look at this information, make sure it's valid.
I ain't feeling this.
Just take a step to the side for me.
A judge could hit him with a 5-year prison sentence. 5 years behind bars. And the wild part? That's the exact outcome T.I. predicted back in 2022 if King didn't straighten up. Nobody can act shocked either, because the signs were all in plain sight. Reckless driving, that viral Waffle House brawl, and flashing guns like props in his music videos.
My son. Think I ain't spoke to my son. Think I ain't told my son, his mama, and his grandmama, his ass going to prison. If you goddamn keep that shit up, his ass going to prison. Ain't no way around it. Ain't nothing I'm gonna be able to do about it. Can't nobody stop it but him. You know what I mean? I've already had that conversation. I've already made my peace with it. Because I know that energy. I was that energy. I know exactly how it's going to turn out.
King has been stacking up bad decisions like trophies, and it all finally caught up with him. The 2024 arrest footage showed just how far off the rails it went. Nearly smashing into a police car, speeding in his BMW, strapped with a gun on his hip. Plus that old 2022 warrant coming back to haunt him. It was like every reckless move he made circled back on the same night. And it hit hard. But the timing makes this story even crazier. Just weeks after that arrest, King became a father. He was on Instagram posting about his newborn, dropping a track called Dear Son, and acting like he was ready to take responsibility.
Nigga, I ain't twisted. But what I'm saying is, they wasn't.
You can talk like that outside.
Hey, I can talk how the fuck I want to wherever I'm at. I'm on live, Shawty. Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. This ain't your fucking restaurant. This ain't your fucking restaurant. Everything you make, I can pull out my pocket right now. I ain't tripping on you. I ain't tripping. Get the hell out of my face. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. Who the hell is he? What's your name?
What's your name?
My name King. You know it and your mama know it. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. File your shit.
Come back.
What? On game what? On game what? Come here. Come here. I'll show you what I do. Come here. I'll show you what I do. Come here. Come here. Come on.
Instead of settling into fatherhood, though, he's staring down a courtroom that might snatch away half a decade of his life. This whole downfall kicked off in October 2024, the night King officially crashed out. Pulling out of a gas station in his BMW, he nearly slammed straight into a cop car. You couldn't script this any crazier. The second cops walked up, it was already over. First thing they catch, the strong smell of weed. Then their eyes lock on a gun sitting right on King's hip. At that moment, they knew he was going to jail. No questions asked. And when they ran his name, the nightmare only got worse.
Treat mine like you treat yours.
Why y'all got so much time, bro? Why y'all always gotta have?
What is it about this, man?
It's not illegal to have.
Well, in the manner in which you portraying in the lifestyle, it don't look legitimate, sir.
But I'm not supporting no whole. I'm not.
Ain't you?
I'm not.
What kind of parent don't support their kids in their goddamn slide?
Bigger than you.
So just go pull up and they say, hey, who do you belong to? Who raised their hand? Somebody got to raise their hand.
I've been seeing him around too there a lot.
You gonna raise your own hand?
I've been seeing him around too like that.
Well, when you got
It ain't language. It ain't.
I know.
When y'all got
around those they call it's not the possession of and commission of a crime, sir. That is a felony.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hey, man, it's free.
Turns out King still had an active warrant from way back in 2022. That case was a mess. Speeding, driving on a suspended license, and a DUI. Instead of handling it in court like most people, he let it sit for years, just waiting to come back and crush him. And in 2024, it finally did. The leaked arrest footage, first hitting Badge Chronicles and then blowing up on Vlad TV, runs almost 30 minutes, and it's insane to watch. You see everything. Cops yanking him out of the car, snatching the gun off his hip, cuffing him, patting him down, and tossing him straight into the backseat of a squad car. King wasn't wilding out, but you could see it in his face. That irritation, that look of, yeah, I messed up. No slick talk, no excuses, nothing was gonna save him this time.
A lot of people hit me up like, King, I know you tired. You ain't getting no sleep. And the truth be told, before this look, I ain't been getting no sleep. You know what I'm saying? I just been outside working, lifestyle. You know, lifestyle just lifing. You know what I'm saying? And, but now I'm damn sure not getting no sleep. This up every morning, and then around the morning time, he like to do that little live concert I be doing with him. And, he like to walk around the house.
The whole thing is caught on tape. King dragged out, cuffed, and stuffed in the patrol car while the cameras roll. Even the officers admitted later that he was calm and cooperative through the process. But it didn't change a thing. He still ended up locked into DeKalb County Jail before being transferred over to Pickens. Just like that, King went from flexing on Instagram to sitting in a cold cell with the entire internet watching. And what makes it sting? I already called this years ago. Back in 2022, when King first started spiraling, Tip jumped on Instagram warning everybody that if his son didn't slow down, prison was the only road ahead. He wasn't talking as just a dad. He was speaking as a man who had already lived that life. I once said it plain. Time is gonna be his teacher. And now that teacher just showed up with the coldest lesson of all. A possible 5-year sentence.
Man, get out.
So I ain't know
Get
Tupac was
out.
an actor.
Get out.
I thought that was a lookalike Tupac. And
What are you talking about? You never seen Juice?
Yeah, I did. I thought that was a lookalike Tupac.
What about when they say Tupac Shakur on the screen?
I ain't see that.
Come on, bro. What are you talking
I
about?
don't watch the credits.
How could you embarrass me like this?
When clips of King's arrest hit the internet, fans instantly dug up that old video of Tip warning him, and the reactions were brutal. Some people mocked him, saying he spoke it into existence. Others felt sympathy, pointing out how painful it must be to watch your warning come true right before your eyes. Either way, the internet agreed on one thing. I saw it all coming, and King refused to listen. And speaking of not listening, we can't forget King's infamous Waffle House meltdown. Back in 2022, that was the first time people really started side-eyeing him, like, yeah, this boy's headed for disaster. A video blew up showing King in a heated screaming match with staff at a Waffle House. He was going back and forth like he had something to prove, trying to flex bigger than he really was. But instead of looking strong, he looked entitled and completely out of control. Even I couldn't spin that one. He later went live saying he was perplexed, genuinely confused about why his son would even waste time arguing with a short-order cook. He just couldn't understand why King felt the need to match that kind of energy. And honestly, nobody else could either. That meltdown was a red flag the size of a billboard.
You know what I'm saying? kind of woosah yourself outside of the public opinion, then I think, you know, because I tell you what, I have the greatest, most extensive family photo album. I can document and like, I could go back to when King was Eris's age. I can go back to when Major was my granddaughter's age.
And as if the Waffle House fiasco wasn't embarrassing enough, things only spiraled worse with the gun situation. Remember when T.I. and Boozy had to publicly check their sons on camera? That clip went viral for a reason. King and Boozy's son, Tootie Raw, were supposed to be filming a music video. But instead of focusing on bars, the set looked like a mini trap house with guns everywhere. That's when the dads had to step in fast. You can literally hear T.I. saying, "Why y'all even toting guns when you got girls right here?" Talk about love. It turned into a full-on lecture. Tip started breaking down how one bad move with a gun, or even just being around drugs, could lock them up in seconds. And the crazy part? He wasn't even snapping on them. He was calmly giving the same survival guide that kept him alive and out of a longer sentence. You can actually watch that moment. T.I. and Boozy sitting their sons down, spelling it out. Flashing guns in music videos is nothing but a one-way ticket to jail. Fans actually applauded the fathers for that intervention, saying it was rare to see two rap legends take time to guide their sons instead of just letting them crash out. But here's the thing. King, you could tell he wasn't taking it in. He heard the lecture, but the message just bounced off him. And what had fans side-eyeing him even harder wasn't just the music videos or the hot temper. It was his personal life. When King popped out with his baby mama, the internet went into full gossip mode. The mother of his child, known as Big Nana, was rumored to be way older than him, and the rumors got ugly fast. Some swore she was only around for the money, others straight up called her a groupie chasing a check. But King, he didn't care at all. He leaned all the way in, throwing her a big baby shower, posting nonstop about the pregnancy, and by November 2024, when their son was born, he couldn't stop bragging. Here's a clip of King celebrating with Big Nana, like life was picture perfect. Not long after, he was online proudly showing off his newborn son. All smiles, all love. He even dropped a track called Dear Son, rapping about stepping up as a father. On Instagram, he captioned the post, November 5th, 8:09 a.m. Welcome King Jr. Time to take over. For a moment, it looked like maybe fatherhood had humbled him, like he was ready to finally change. But the timing couldn't have been worse. While King was holding his newborn and playing proud dad on social media, that arrest footage was circulating everywhere, reminding the world he was still knee-deep in trouble. The saddest part? Nobody was shocked. Fans had been saying for years that his wild behavior would eventually catch up to him. And now it did. Exactly how everyone predicted. So if a judge really does slam King with 5 years, don't expect to see Tip raging. The hurt would outweigh the anger. He warned him. He tried to guide him. But seeing your own son chained up in a courtroom, that pain cuts straight through the heart. And if you've ever watched their podcast together, you already know the bond between them is strong, which is why this would crush T.I. even harder. And let's be real, it's gonna hit his image too. People are already dragging Tip, saying he failed as a father and that all the money and fame in the world couldn't stop King from spiraling. If King actually gets sentenced, those critics are only gonna get louder, especially because T.I. always sells himself as the OG dad who knows the game and passes down wisdom. But no matter how messy it gets, Tip has always made one thing clear. He's gonna ride for King, love him through it all, and never turn his back on his son. So you already know, even if Tip's disappointed, he's still gonna be the first one standing next to his son in that courtroom. And once that arrest footage and the court updates hit the internet, the reactions went wild. Some folks were clowning him, some low-key impressed, and others just praying he finally gets his act together. One fan even said, King is enjoying every minute, knowing he might go viral. He knows the cameras are on him. I'm glad he was respectful. And honestly, you can see it in the footage. Even while he's getting cuffed, King isn't wilding out. He's calm, maybe too calm, like he knew this was just another moment for the blogs to eat up. Then you had the crowd calling this his so-called street cred moment. One person wrote, "That man finally got his street cred. He been telling y'all he outside." And that's the crazy part. Instead of focusing on raising his newborn son, some people really think King is chasing a jail record just to prove he's real. But not every comment was harsh. Some fans actually showed love, trying to give him grace. One person wrote, "He gonna be fine. He's been doing good since his son was born, so I'm wishing him blessings. He handled himself well." That's the other side of it. People hoping fatherhood will ground him, even if prison ends up being part of his lesson. For Tip, though, this feels like history repeating itself. The same system he once fought to survive is now swallowing up his own son. And the darkest part? Deep down, I always knew this moment could come. So don't get it twisted. This isn't just King Harris chasing clout or headlines. This is real life. A real chance at prison, a real consequence, and a brutal test of T.I. as a father. Because if that 5-year sentence actually gets stamped, King's story won't just be another viral clip, it'll be a life-changing scar he'll carry forever. So what do you think about King Harris's situation? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I'll catch you on the next one.